Everyone, I am Anuja Shrivastava and today I am just going to make the video with the new pattern. I hope so you will all like it. Okay, so let us start the chapter of class 8 physics, and the name of this chapter is heat transfer. In this video my voice is audible to all of you but my face is not visible to you, but the method of the explanation will be same just like the previous. So let us start the chapter heat transfer. Now if we are going to just study about the chapter heat transfer, you must know about the heat. In class 7 you were also studied about the chapter heat. What is heat? It is nothing, it is only the form of energy, just like the light you were also studied. That means heat क्या है? ये भी एक energy का form है. That means the name of the chapter is heat transfer. So we must know that heat is transferred from one substance, one object to the another. That means there is some way through which the heat is transferred. So heat is transferred through the three ways, and that three ways are conduction, convection and the radiation. These three methods are there through which the heat is transferred from one object to the another. So let us just come to know about what is conduction, what is convection and what is radiation. So in the quick form I am just going to explain you these three methods. First let us see what is conduction. So suppose here two substances are there who is having the matter. As you know, everything is made up of matter. Okay, अब सोचिए कि अगर इसको 10 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड का टेम्परेचर प्रोवाइड किया जा रहा है, इसको 100 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड का टेम्परेचर प्रोवाइड किया जा रहा है. दैट मीन्स टेम्परेचर ज़्यादा है तो मॉलिक्यूल्स में क्या है, मूवमेंट बहुत फास्ट हो रहा है. इसमें टेम्परेचर कम है तो मॉलिक्यूल्स का मूवमेंट क्या है, बहुत स्लो है. अब अगर इन दोनों को हम क्या करें, आपस में एक दूसरे के साथ अटैच कर दें, जोड़ दें, तो क्या होगा, जो यहाँ की एनर्जी है वो भी ट्रांसफ़र होती रहेगी. दैट मीन द एनर्जी फ्रॉम दिस साइड ऑफ मॉलिक्यूल इज गोइंग टू ट्रांसफर फ्रॉम दैट साइड, एंड इन दिस वे वंस अ कंडीशन विल कम दैट बोथ द मैटर्स and heat will be same. So this type of conduction is known as this type of transfer of heat is known as the conduction. That means अगर हम क्या कहेंगे, कंडक्शन क्या होता है, ट्रांसफ़र ऑफ हीट फ्रॉम वन सब्सटेंस टू अनदर थ्रू द डायरेक्ट कॉन्टैक्ट. जब किसी चीज़ का डायरेक्ट कॉन्टैक्ट के थ्रू कंडक्शन हो रहा है उसे हम क्या कहते हैं, कंडक्शन कह रहा है. सपोज आप इसको और भी अच्छे से समझ सकते हैं. अगर एक स्पून को आप गैस के ऊपर रख के ऑन कर देते हैं और आप उसके एंड को यू कैन होल्ड इट. सो व्हाट हैपेंड, after some time the end will be also heat up. Okay, now the second method is the convection. Convection में क्या होता है, suppose here one candle is there, okay, and this candle is burning. So what happened, if one person is putting his or her hand over here, so the air of surrounding it is heat up and the person hand is also going to feel heat. So that what happened here, the heat is transferred through the surrounding air. That means the lighter here is going to move up and your hand is feeling heat. So this type of method is known as the convection. Okay, now the third method which I told you, that is the radiation. So what is radiation? Radiation is the process in which heat energy is transferred in the form of the ray. That means किसी ray के through transfer हो रही है. So these are the main terms. So let us discuss how the heat is transferred and whatever their uses. So all the substance, जितने भी substance होते हैं, as you know, whatever the substance are there, the solid, liquid and gases. These all substances are there which are having their internal energy. सबके पास internal energy होती है which is the sum of kinetic energy which you were also studied in the matter chapter. So that energy possesses the kinetic energy as well as the potential energy. एंड इफ़ वी आर गोइंग टू चेंज इन द एवरेज काइनेटिक एनर्जी, अगर उसकी काइनेटिक एनर्जी में, इंटरनल एनर्जी में वी आर गोइंग टू चेंज बाय प्रोवाइडिंग द टेम्परेचर, सो व्हाट हैपेंड, देयर मॉलिक्यूल्स आर गोइंग टू स्टार्ट मूविंग, उनके मॉलिक्यूल्स मूवमेंट शुरू कर देते हैं, और थ्रू विच द change of state is going to take place. So we must know that an average measurement, it does not depend on the number of particles. किसी का भी measurement उसके particles के number पर depend नहीं करता है. It is not going to depend on the particles number. Okay, but it also not depend on the size of the particles. Suppose if you are having a small cup of boiling water and the same temperature you are having the large kettle of boiling water, but they both are having the same temperature, because it does not depend on the number of particles and it does not depend on the size of the object. Okay, now let us start the topic, that is the difference between the evaporation and the boiling. But first we will start with the topic evaporation. You all are knowing about the evaporation. What is evaporation? The change of liquid state to the vapor. You know that, liquid to vapor, this is the evaporation. And the evaporation is the change state, it occurs at the below the boiling point, that means boiling point के जो नीचे का temperature होगा, at that the evaporation is occur. And evaporation, it occurs at the surface, it occurs at the surface, it does not occurs in the complete liquid, it occurs at the surface. And whenever the evaporation occurs, it reduces the volume of liquid. What it is going? It reduces the volume of liquid. Okay, that means in this way the evaporation will be there. So let us see how the evaporation occurs. Evaporation होता कैसे है? So as you know, heat is necessary for evaporation, because when we are going to provide heat, at that time the molecules are start moving, or when the molecules are start moving, at that time something change in the matter takes place. So you must know when the molecules को जब हम heat provide करेंगे, so molecules start colliding, and when the molecules start colliding, so some molecules gain energy and some molecules, what they are going to do, they are going to lose energy. Okay, so when the molecules of the surface gain energy, जब surface के molecules, suppose this is the vessel and here the boiling takes place. Okay, so जो ये surface वाले molecules है, when they gain the energy, when they gain the energy, kinetic energy on the colliding, they have sufficient energy, उनके पास इतनी energy हो जाती है, so that they can break the bond of the liquid and they can escape from the liquid. अब वो उसके bond को तोड़ करके escape कर सकते हैं. So they break away the foam from the surface of the liquid and they move up. अभी यहाँ का bond तोड़ देंगे and they starts moving up. Okay, hence the evaporation occurs with the molecule of the liquid. और जब तक ये molecules of the liquid होता रहेगा, they have greater the kinetic energy, they are having the greater kinetic energy and they are having escaping from the liquid. So kinetic energy escapes the liquid and temperature of the molecule that are left behind, and the whatever the temperature in the liquid, that is will be decreases, the above will be increasing and they are escaping, and left of the liquid having the decreased temperature. Okay, so in this way the evaporation occurs. Now let us see whatever the factors that affect the rate of evaporation. It is also very important. So first is the area. area of the exposed surface. That means greater the area of surface, greater will be the evaporation. Greater या higher area, so higher the rate of evaporation. Okay, and you can understand this phenomena like this. If you are going to dry your wet clothes in your room, it will take huge time to dry up, but if you are going to dry your clothes in the terrace or in the balcony, it will drying fast. Okay, temperature is also very important. Okay, why? Greater the temperature of the surrounding, so greater will be the evaporation. जितना ज़्यादा light होगी, जितना ज़्यादा heat होगी, the rate of temperature will be increased, the rate of evaporation will also be increased. Next is the presence of water in the air, that means the humidity or moisture. So greater the presence of humidity in the air, it reduces the rate of evaporation. That means if humidity increases, the rate of evaporation will be decreases. Next, the wind. Now, how wind is there? If wind is moving fast, the rate of evaporation will be increased, and if wind is moving slow, the rate of evaporation will be decreased. And the last one is the nature of liquid. Now this is a new term. Why the nature of liquid is here? Some liquids are there who is having the higher rate of evaporation than water. Just like the petrol, if you are going to open the petrol tank, it will, what happened? The petrol will be evaporate. So that means the nature of liquid is also depend for the evaporation. So this is all about the today's video. I hope you all like the video, and we will meet with the next topic in the next video. Till then, bye bye. Thank you.